Hello guys, this is Sir Chris again. This video is for PET 2A class. As usual, before we start, have you done the previous exercise? If you haven't done, I already insert the link. Well, actually I doubt I doubt that all of you have done the previous exercise, yeah, because we have had 3 exercises from last week, and then plus this exercise there will be four exercises as in total. So from last week, 2 exercises, and then this week, Tuesday and Thursday, 2 exercises also. So in total there are 4 exercises. So if you haven't done, maybe you haven't done all of the exercises that I have given to you, because I'm home, so my work will not be checked by Sir Chris. This video is not for you. I only share this video for those of you who have done the previous 3 exercises. 3 exercises though. So if you haven't done, just skip this video. Do the previous exercises first from last week. Okay, we start. Okay, sorry. If you haven't done, I already insert the link. You can copy the link and then you watch the video, watch the explanation, and do the exercise right away. Okay, let's see writing. Let's see writing page 72. An essay, read part 1. Read Kathy's essay. Which global issues does she mention? Okay, there are global issues that she mentions, but first we have to read the essay first. Later you tick which global issues that she mentions. Read first the essay. If I Ruled the World by Kathy. If I ruled the world, the first thing I'd do is prevent famine and disease in the developing world. In my opinion, that's one of the most serious problems we face. I'd make sure that poor farmers could sell their food to the rest of the world. I'd also make more medicines available to people in poor countries. I believe we could save millions of lives by vaccinating children, so I'd make drugs companies do that. The next thing I'd do is invest in wind, water, and solar power. We would then have clean energy that wouldn't pollute the planet. In my view, if we could also make petrol-driven cars illegal, we would reduce pollution even more, and this way we could stop global warming. There are some less serious things I'd do too. I'd ban rap music because I think it's terrible, and I'd reduce the number of sports programs on television. Finally, I'd make my brother change his socks every day because they smell awful. So let's see, there are three paragraphs. In each paragraph, Kathy explains what what she would do if she ruled the world. Ruled the world, menguasai dunia. The first thing is prevent famine. Famine, kemiskinan. Sorry, kelaparan. Ya, kelaparan. Prevent famine and disease in the developing world. Ya. Talking about disease, this is so relevant ya. This is so relevant because you guys also study at home. Me also teach from home because of coronavirus. But whatever. Developing world is negara berkembang. Ya, developing world is country which has many rich people and also many poor people. Yeah, for example, like Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia has many rich people and we also have poor people. Nah, that's her first thing that she would do to prevent famine and disease. Okay. The second thing in the second paragraph, she would invest in wind, water, and solar power. Okay. In the first paragraph, what she would do is prevent famine and disease in the developing world. The rest of the sentences in the first paragraph are the explanations. Yeah, in my opinion, that's one of the most serious problems we face, blah blah blah. Until I'd make drugs companies do that. Those are the explanations. Also for second paragraph. The second paragraph, what she would do is invest in wind, water, and solar power. The rest of it is the explanation about investing in wind, water, and solar power. Okay, the third paragraph is for less serious things, hal-hal yang tidak terlalu serius that she would do. Ya, she would ban rap music, ban rap music, and then she would reduce the number of sports programs on television, which is it's impossible. And then she would make her brother change his socks. Yeah. So there are three paragraphs. Each paragraph represents what she would do. Okay. Nah, answer first. Part 1. Yeah, part 1. Which global issues does she mention in the paragraph? Okay. One has already been done for you. Famine, right? Famine, you tick. Okay. It is in the first paragraph. The other global issues, what? You tick. Okay, and then if you already do part 1, let's see part 2. Part 2, you have to answer the questions as usual. Yeah, answer the questions based from the text. You read again the text and then please answer. Okay, you can answer with short answer. You did for part 2, you can answer lah. Yeah, you can answer by yourself. You don't need further explanations because in each unit, yeah, in every unit from unit 1 until unit 7, we already do writing, right? And then in each writing in each unit, you also have to answer the questions. Okay, so I don't think I have to explain. I have to explain further explanations about part 2. Even primary school student can do that loh. I've already see prepare section part 1. Look at writing tip, expressing your opinion. We can use these phrases for expressing opinions. Expressing opinions mengungkapkan opini, mengungkapkan pendapat. I think that, I believe that, in my view, menurut pendapat saya, I'm convinced that, saya yakin, ya, I don't believe that, saya tidak yakin, in my opinion, as I see it, same as in my view. Sepenglihatan saya, sependapat saya, oke. Okay? Nah, if already, let's see part 2, find examples of these structures in the essay. Nah, I want you guys, please you underline sentences that explains what makes somebody do something, and then make somebody or something plus adjective, and then make sure that you see the paragraph again. For each paragraph, there are sentence. There are sentence which in the sentence you can find like I make blah blah blah. I also make blah blah blah. I would make blah blah blah. Nah, please you underline and you put the numbers. Yeah, put the numbers in the on the sentence. Number one, make somebody do something in paragraph what? You number it on the sentence. Okay? For part three there are 7 numbers, but I split the page. Complete the sentences with the verbs and adjectives in the box. Okay? Nah, this one you have to match, ya. You match. I think there are clues, ya. There are clues that you can find in the text to do part 3. I think this one you don't need to look at the text again lah. Ya, you can answer by yourself. Found illegal, ya. What is illegal? Illegal, terlarang. Okay. Optional, pick up, reduce mengurangi, smaller, was. For right, we discuss about right after you have done student book, ya, 72, and workbook. Speaking of workbook, let's see that. Let's see page 65. All right. For preparation part 1, complete Angela's essay with the words in the box. This one, again, you read first the text, If I Were the Head Teacher by Angela, and then you match. Yeah, that's easy. 8 numbers. Part 2, read Angela's essay, How many things would she do? How many things would she do? For example, in student book, yeah, there are like 3. Yeah, there are 3 things that Katie would do if she ruled the world. Now, in the text, if Angela were head teacher, how many things would she do? Please think. Ada berapa hal yang ia akan lakukan? Nah, part 3, read Angela's essay again. Find and underline the answers to these questions. Why would she make the students wear a uniform? Why would she make school start at 11 o'clock? Why would she have more DVDs in English in the library? Okay. You understand lah, ya. Just underline the answer. You read first the text and then you underline. Part 4, complete the sentences with the words in the box. If you have done the student book, it means that you also can do part 4. Part 5, put the words in the correct order. Okay, make IT shorter lessons. I want to ask, IT stands for what? IT kepanjangannya apa? IT. I apostrophe D. Make and then IT, right? I apostrophe D. D stands for what? Hmm? This stands for would. I would. Yeah. I would. I would make lessons shorter. Actually, if I, yeah, apostrophe D, it can stand for would and had. But if it were had, um, the verb, the verb after had should be verb three, past perfect. Yeah. For example, I studied. It means I had studied. If would, if the apostrophe D stands for would, after would is verb one. You look. I'd make lessons shorter. Make is the verb one. Yeah. That's why the apostrophe D stands for would. Okay, ya. After you have done part 5, let's back again to student book. Right. As usual, you have to do writing task. For writing, please you can do on your book or on your on paper, on a piece of paper. Include some serious and some less serious ideas and use some of the phrases and structures in exercises 1 and 2. Write an essay about what you'd do if you ruled the world. So basically, it's same, yeah, same as Katie. If I ruled the world, the title, same also, same also for you. Yeah, if I rule the world, the first thing I do is blah blah blah. As usual, you can copy some clause from the text. For example, you can copy, if I rule the world, the first thing I do is blah blah blah. But don't copy the action that Katie will take with yours. Yeah. For example, you want to copy prevent famine and disease in the developing world. Yeah. Don't like that. You think, yeah, it can be trivial things. Ya, trivial nggak penting. For example, there are some less serious things I do too. I would make, for example, since you guys are Korean lovers, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just assume that you guys are Korean lovers. I would make I would make Korean song as national song, even I live in Indonesia. Okay, for example, like that. Okay, it's legal. Okay, you can do like that. You can do like that. But of course, if that idea you can put the idea in the third paragraph because that's a less serious thing, right? For the first and second paragraph are for important things. Important things. For example, like Kathy. Kathy in the first paragraph, she would prevent famine and disease. Prevent famine and disease, that's an important thing, right? That's a vital thing. Okay. And then for part two, paragraph two, sorry. Paragraph two, she would invest in wind, water, and solar power. That's important. Yeah, that's vital. Yeah, make sure that for the first and second paragraph, what you will do is something important. Yeah, something important. And then please also elaborate, kembangkan, elaborate your ideas. Okay, look at Katie. Yeah, Katie prevent famine and disease in the developing world. She elaborated it, right? Dia kembangkan. Okay, in my opinion, yeah, that's one of the most serious problems. And then I will make sure that poor farmers sell their food to the rest of the world. Yeah, you elaborate based on your idea. Nah, there are some phrases that you can copy, you can take to do your writings. For example, the first thing I do is you can copy. I'd also you can copy. And then the next thing I'll do is you can copy also. That's for paragraph 2. There are some less serious things I will do too. Finally, I blah blah blah. Okay. Understand ya? Understand or not? You can copy nih. For example, I'd also make blah blah blah. Ya. In my view, if we could blah blah blah, ya. And then I would blah blah blah. And then for example, I would make blah blah blah. Yeah, you can copy some sentence from the text, but do your own ideas. Then don't copy all. Okay? If you copy all, it means you are stupid. Okay? Yeah, I'm honest. Okay. As usual, please capture your work to my WhatsApp number. Okay? If you haven't done the previous exercise, like what I have said earlier in this video is not for you. This video is for those of you who have worked, who have done the exercise, but maybe haven't captured the work yet. I think all of you haven't done lah. Yeah, I think all of you haven't done your works. Yeah, there are already 3 exercises, and then you haven't done all. Yeah, because if you have done the work, of course you have captured and then you send to my WhatsApp number. If not to my number, you send to Miss Lucy's number, right? Until this second, all of you haven't submitted. All of you, all of you haven't submitted your work. It means, yeah, I just assume, yeah, all of you haven't done. Okay? If you haven't done it, this video is not for you. Please do the previous exercises first. Okay? So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to stay safe and stay healthy. See you guys.